betrayal. But this is not to be won by a jealous man, for jealousy is the mother-in-law of selfishness, and a woman never permits a man to rival her in her own particular field. If a man safely passes the test of probation, there is yet another danger which lies between him and the realization of his ambition. This is the tendency of women to conduct excavations into a man's previous affairs. He needs the wisdom of the serpent at this juncture, for under the smiling sweetness a dagger is often concealed. If the point is allowed to show during an engagement, the whole blade will frequently flash during marriage. "Yes, dearest," a man will say tenderly, "I have loved before, but that was long ago, long before I met you. She was beautiful, tall, dark, majestic, with a regal nature like herself. Good heavens, how I loved her!" This is apt to continue for some little time, if a man gets thoroughly interested in his subject and thinks he is talking rather well, before he discovers that his petite blonde divinity is either a frozen statue or a veritable Niobe as to tears. And not one man in 319 ever suspects what he has done. A woman is more jealous of the girls a man has loved, whom she has never seen, than of any number of attractive rivals. In the blind adoration which he yields her, she takes no thought of immediate defection, for her smile always makes him happy, her voice never loses its mystic power over his senses. On the contrary, a man never stoops to be jealous of the men who have pleaded in vain for what he has won, nor even of possible fiancés whom later discretion has discarded. He is sure of her at the present moment, and his doubt centers itself comfortably upon the future, which is always shadowy and unreal to a man, because he is less imaginative than woman. And yet there is no more dangerous companion for a woman than the man who has loved her. It is easier to waken a woman's old love than to teach her a new affection. Strangely enough, the woman a man has once loved and then forgotten is powerless in the after years. A man's dead friendship may dream of resurrection, but never his dead love. Jealousy and distrust have never yet won a doubting heart. Bitterness never accomplishes miracles which sweetness fails to do. Too often men and women spend their time in wondering why they are not loved, trying various schemes and pitiful experiments, and passing by the simple method of trying to be lovable and unconscious of self. The milk of human kindness seldom produces cream, but there is only one way by which love may be won or kept. Perfection means a continual shifting of standards, and must ever be unattainable, but the man or woman who is simply lovable will be wholly taken into other hearts, faults and all. Now and then a man's love is hopeless, from causes which are innate and beyond control. Sometimes regret strikes deep, and lasts for more than a day, as in the pages of the story-books which women love to read. Sometimes, too, a tender-hearted woman, seeing far into the future, will do her best to spare a fellow creature pain. But this is the exception rather than the rule. The average woman regards a certain number of proposals as but a just tribute to her own charm. Sometimes she sees what she has unconsciously done when it is too late to retreat, but even then, though pity, regret, and honest pain may result from it, there is one effect more certain still, the intoxication of the wine of conquest, against which no woman is proof. End of chapter 5. Read by Kara Schallenberg, www.kray.org, on December 1st, 2006, in Oceanside, California.